What motivates you to be a substitute teacher at Garretson?
I think more than anything, it's getting job experience for coming up next year. I just graduated from university last May, and so I think it's just to prepare myself for a full-time teaching job next year, or whenever that comes.
So have you been subbing before?
I had a long-term, so I got done student teaching last year in April, and then the day after I had a long-term subbing job at Brandon Valley, and so that was my first one. This year, this is my first one, and there might be one at Del Rapids after this. So, yeah, I've done a fair amount of subbing up until this point.
Okay. Have you just subs for Spanish?
It's been really any class. Specifically, long-term subbing jobs where I've been here for a while have just been Spanish, but it's been any class when it's just like a day-to-day assignment.
Can you give us one strategy that you use when you teach students?
I think as a substitute, you need to be realistic going in that students view you as a substitute teacher. I think a lot of times subs lose respect from students, and I think you just need to establish right away kind of what your procedures and what your etiquette is going forth with that. You just have to be realistic more than anything, because otherwise subbing is not that great of a job. If you can't win the students over, it's not that great of a job.
At Garretson.
It keeps me busy and I learn what is going on at the school, but it's mostly that I know that I'm helping kids.
Okay. How long have you been subbing?
I retired from my previous job and I've just been subbing for about a year.
What section do you like substituting for and why?
I like substituting math the best because I feel like I'm good at math, but I also just like subbing where I'm needed.
Can you give me one strategy that you use when teaching students?
I think to listen, communicate well.
Okay, thank you.
What motivates you to be a substitute teacher at Garretson?
I like the kids in the kind of small town atmosphere. I've subbed a lot of places, big high schools, where I went to high school, and it's kind of nice because you get to know the students, know all the teachers. It's just kind of a nice place to sub.
Mm-hmm. How long have you been subbing?
It's coming up on 2 years, I guess.
Okay. What did you do before you started subbing?
I had a number of jobs. I was subbing back home, and before that I taught English at the University of Texas.
What section do you like to substitute for and why?
Oh boy, I'm gonna get myself in trouble here. I did Mr. Hughes one time. I liked that because I got to teach a little bit of literature. Kind of reminded me of what I used to do.
Yeah. Can you give us one strategy that you use when teaching students?
I try and mix in a little bit of humor. I mean, typically with subs, it's kind of straightforward. This is a lesson plan, and sometimes I'll just throw in a little joke to lighten the mood, but hopefully not get the class off track.
All right, thank you.